Alright, this video is for Varg, and you wrote me, hey bro, what do you think about music? I mean, if I'm right, you never really talk about music, but it plays a big role in my life. So since I'm training, I started using music as a tool to boost myself. For example, I love listening to Soulfly when I'm working out, not just because the melody is good, but the lyrics give me so much energy too. And he put the lyrics, I'm gonna read them because these are cool lyrics. Sometimes it feels like we can't take no more. Have to find the strength, let the spirit overcome. Or every man has to find his own destiny. Just follow your heart and just let it be. I believe in God, immortality. Also, the way that I live my life comes from a song. Learn as if you're going to live forever. Live as if you're going to die tomorrow. So I'm just curious about your opinion. Peace. Thank you, Varg. And I actually just looked up Soulfly because I had never really heard of them. And yeah, dude, I love metal. They're pretty cool. I like a little bit, how do I say? I really don't know what category that would be put in. Maybe I like a little bit more melodic or, I don't know, maybe a little more metalcore. I don't know. Anyways, my favorite bands, if you're interested, favorite band. I worked out with this band in an alleyway. And we took pre-workout together. We took Craze, and they brought out this crate of dumbbells, and I was showing them all these different lifts. The lead singer's jacked, all right, Era, and me and Garrison were working out. Jesse and their new bassist they had. This is when they were releasing their new album, Augment. But Era, dude, ERRA. Listen to the song 7. I've said some PRs to that song. And that's a really cool band. Other bands, Auras, AURAS, North Lane, their older stuff, really good. The After Image, Elitist, their older stuff is awesome. And Villamea, I miss Circle of Contempt, really cool. And I feel like I'm missing one of my, no, that's about it. Okay, so my thoughts on music. I really like music, man. I mean, music is a drug. Music is probably the most widely used drug in the world. All right, we have access to it, and it's everywhere. Or you turn the radio on, you got it on the internet. But it's a drug because it does release dopamine. And I mean, you think about when you hear a really good song that's catchy, and then you listen to it over and over and over again, and you sort of lose that same feelings that you first had about it because it stops releasing dopamine, right? It gets stale, it gets boring. Now, it's a good drug, right? Our mind dances when we hear good music, and we feel emotions, and a lot of times when you hear a song that you heard years ago, it can bring you attach memories to good music, all right? It's powerful. But I think that my problem with music is that it's so easy to listen to, and I can get pumped whenever I like, that I need to use that appropriately, with caution, some kind of caution, okay? Not many people will they'll go against this mindset, but I think it's important. You said you use it for the gym, and that's perfect. I mean, I use it in the car to the gym usually, and then sometimes, while I'm working out, and it makes a difference. It really does, but just having some kind of, noise in your ear blasting and getting you really pumped, it's cool. But then again, after you leave the gym, I mean, you see people, they'll listen to music still, or, whenever throughout the day, and it's a constant stimulation, all right? We're constantly being stimulated, and I think that music can kind of overstimulate you. Music for me is only a problem when the opportunity cost of I could be doing something else more important than just getting stimulated, just getting pumped. Okay, the gym is a time where I like to devote to working on my body, and music assists me in maybe lifting heavier weights. Maybe it's better. Maybe I'd be better just in complete silence. Because have you ever been getting ready for that breakdown in your workout, or that part that really gets you pumped, and then when you're lifting, you don't really notice it. It's just kind of in the background because, in a sense, you're multitasking, and you can't pay attention to the music and the muscles contracting and lifting that weight at the same time. Your brain's like on one or the other, so it's pretty much just background noise. I don't want to go off topic here, but I think the main importance is that we use our time wisely. Brian Tracy said, look, if you're listening to music in your car, it's a huge waste of time. He said, turn your automobile into a university on wheels. And I took that knowledge, man. I took what he said and I started listening to audiobooks, okay? And it blows my mind how much you can actually learn in your car, man. There's so much free time in your car. And the radio is right there, but the library is crammed full of awesome audiobooks. You can go to audible.com and get audiobooks, dude, and you will seriously be able to just knock out like a book a week. If you drive 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, and you listen to these books, you're gonna get all these crazy ideas when you're on the road, and instead of just getting pumped, you know, but you're gonna actually be learning and bettering yourself, and it's going to add up, dude. It's going to really accumulate, and you're going to grow just by driving your car. It's awesome. I love it. So music has its time and its place, but don't let it consume your day. I mean, there's people that are always listening to music. They always got their headphones in. Whatever they're doing, they gotta be constantly stimulated. So that's when I think it becomes something that we should try to balance and not just do all the time, like any good thing. I hope you've enjoyed this, brother. Varg, thank you for your comment. See you soon.